Pedro Biagioni, thanks for 25 months of support. Not being able to play Meteor Strike was definitely also part of what went wrong there last run. We got so close. I was hoping we would at least make it to our first Act 2 Elite, but didn't pan out with those fights. That's Stinky Chosen. Act 1 looks like a hot mess, unfortunately. Guess I'll take a rare relic. We get a lizard tail. That's kind of nice. I've definitely had worse. Yeah, something like this. Do I think the Meteor Strike was too greedy? I think it was one of our possible outs. I think we were in a position where we had to play risky. That's kind of what Hammer Swap ends up doing to you. I like Rebound Auto Shields as the first two cards. I think it's actually a really cool pairing. You can use the Rebound to put the Auto Shields back on top, which is exactly where Auto Shields wants to be. At the tippy top. Cultist Potion can help with an early elite. Definitely makes Rip and Tear a good card to take here. This does 7 damage to a random enemy twice, and is a very good card for tearing through early elites. Might even be good enough of a combination here to let us take this elite. And we have the safety net of the Lizard Tail, so I actually quite like that. How's it going, Skeleman? Current Ironclad streak is at 4. Sunder is also spectacular in the early game here. It's for a ton, and if it gets a kill, you get the energy back. Hard to say no to that. Definitely take an early game Sunder, for sure. And wow, instant payoff here with the 5 slime encounter. Sunder will be very helpful here, that's for sure. Even when weakened, it's an instant kill on any of them for free. If only we would draw it. Oh well. Hit points are for suckers. We've had first Sunder, yes. What about second Sunder? I am somewhat down for a Steam Barrier. I like this card. The 0-cost block always feels nice. And the fact that it decreases in power usually isn't relevant to me. Let's take one Steam Barrier. I think it will make life a bit easier. Blessing of the Forge also pretty strong. Is it as good as Cultist Potion? Easily, actually. Because it makes Sunder do 8 more damage. So, forget Cultist Potion. Go Blessing of the Forge Duke Pot here. Blessing of the Forge particularly good in this fight, as you are assuredly going to redraw the cards. We can rebound auto shields plus. I love that. And we get Sunder upgraded too. That's a very good upgrade the hand. Let's go Rip and Tear. Rebound the good block card. So I draw the block card next turn. Blah. Ow. Well, that almost worked. Almost, but not quite. 1824. It's actually more damage to do Strike, Rip and Tear, Dual Cast than it is to do Sunder here. Then rebound kills. That wasn't too bad. We get the Unceasing Top. We have no cards in hand. During our turn, we'll draw another card. We're offered another Sunder. We could have had 3 Sunders here. It's pretty nuts. How do you deal with the old cards that don't synergize as well anymore? More card draw is usually the answer. Draw twice as many cards as you're going to use. That way you can pick just the ones that matter the most in any given fight. So, upgraded Cool-Headeds, Compile Drivers, Seek, all that stuff. Do I want a Chaos here? Not really. No, not really. I'm going to upgrade Sunder? Yeah, because I have a Dupont. I'm going to skip these. Feel the Sunder. Be the Sunder. Oh, there we go. That helps. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this with only 24 hit points, and I didn't have a good answer. So having 40 hit points sounds like a better answer to dealing with all that. Warpaint will be 2 random upgraded skills. I would love if Steam Barrier or Auto Shields or Zap or Dual Cast got upgraded. And even if we only get 2 Defends, which we didn't, it's still okay. But Zap Steam Barrier, that's great. That definitely helps us feel like we're no longer behind on upgrades. So, I'm using a potion, huh? 38. Has to be the dupe pot if I want to kill it right now. Otherwise, we're losing 14. It could easily save more than 14 against Gremlin Knob is the thing. I think I'd rather have the potion, actually. Yes. Yes to Glacier. Big yes. Big old yes. It's only 5 out of 7 chance we draw the Sunder here. Alright, that's good. That's good. We could actually just use the explosive pot to get the kill. 35, 45 exactly. Let's keep that Dupont. Get some more health. We get a buffer. I'm going to click the buffer. Buffer real strong. Prevent the next time you would lose health. Upgraded next 2 times that you would lose health. Pretty absurd. Normally, I would say it's a bit early for aggregate. We do have a lot of high-cost cards, which definitely increases the value of an energy generator. What about a boot sequence, though? That's just kind of nice. I want the energy card. I think this is a bit premature, like I said. But as we get more card draw in the deck, it'll get a lot better. And actually, with the Unceasing top, it can do pretty good things. Unfortunate. So we take 8 here. Defrag is here. We already have a excuse me, we already have a Glacier, which makes it quite good. We'd have to upgrade either Buffer or Defrag, which is I don't know. Could go either way. Although I'd probably do Defrag first. Reboot is a little tempting. But no, we should take the first focus we see. Yeah, Buffer upgrade is not that good going into Hexaghost anyway, right? I can rebound Sunder with Buffer. I like that. Wake up. It drew a card. Amazing. It's gonna do it again. Useful. Bonk. We do get a boat thingy. That can aggregate. I think it's too early for that, especially going into Hexaghost. We can't use the Unceasing top. We might want a Dark Orb for Hexaghost. How does this fight go without a Dark Orb? Not very well, right? We only really have Sunder for damage. I don't see that working sufficiently well. So I think we're going to need to take a Darkness, which definitely means we upgrade the Defrag here. We may need to invest the Dupe Potion as well. Unfortunately, due to the nature of the Hexaghost fight, we cannot count on the Lizard Tail to save us, even in the event of a bad draw order, as Hexaghost's nasty multi-attacks will prevent such a thing from working well. Oh, right. Well, actually, I guess that's fine. Auto shields, go! Which is more damage between Darkness and Sunder? I think it might actually be the Darkness here. More than 32 damage. Why did Hexaghost only do 6x2 there? Because our health was very low going into the fight. Yeah, exclamation point Hexa has the formula. Basically, the boss's first multi-attack, only the first one, is based on how much health you have as you go into the fight. Should have duped that Dark Orb, huh? I can dupe this one. Kind of late already, though. Shoot. Is it possible to die on turn 2 of this fight? Yes, it's possible. Not by having the boss normally attack you or anything, but if you, for example, enter Wrath as Watcher, you'll die. Speaking of dying, we do survive this turn, at least. Next turn is 0 damage for us. We basically have to play the Glacier, which will cash in our Dark Orbs. Could rebound Zap. No, I'm gonna play Sunder here. Zap Sunder. See how this turn goes. Okay, well, that looks good to me. Nice. Just draw the Sunder for the kill. Easy peasy. Hey, we could upgrade this Seek. Or this Bias Cog. Bias Cog is very good in any deck with orbs. But Seek. Seek is so strong. Seek for Sunder, seek for Aggregate, seek for Defrag. Whatever you're seeking, you'll get it because it's Seek. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. Let's take a Seek. Let's take a Seek. Find anything in the draw pile. Very good, very good. Copy Dripper with the boat thingy and the lizard tail is a pretty good way to get 4 energy here. We can no longer rest at rest sites, but we have some safeguards, and we have a Seek and a Buffer, which will soon be a Buffer Plus, which makes Coffee Dripper feel very safe to me. Could go for Calling Bell for more relics and an unremovable curse, but I don't really like that very much. Definitely shuts off the Unceasing Top, for one. Let's take Coffee Dripper. And I didn't even acknowledge the Slaver's Collar, because I think the Coffee Dripper is a much better way to get energy here. And then we can do 2 elites, or we could go for the Burning Elite with more upgrades. Cute. Also this, maybe? Although I'd like to go to a shop first. Let's do that. Because we're going to perish otherwise. Which is my favorite character. I think the Defect is my favorite. Really like all of the different strategies and play orders that the Defect sort of encourages. Get him. I want this one to be in Sunder range now. Looks like I only get to kill one of them. Bye. Thanks for the money, hee. We'll console ourselves with a second Glacier, so that we always have Frost. Even more block. Surely this is the answer. Good job on Unceasing Top. Bad job, deck. You drew the wrong order. Again. Bottom decked both Glaciers and the Seek. It's all right. Sweeping Beam Plus is nice here. AoE damage that also adds a little bit of card draw and comes upgraded for free is definitely welcome here. Take a couple events now. Let's get an extra upgrade. Upgrade Buffer, please. Then I guess we can upgrade Seek next. It might cost me a rare relic at the shop, but I'm going to pay for a random relic now. With a Toy Ornithopter, heal 5 upon using a potion. Definitely a good relic to have with the Coffee Dripper. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Does draw 1 actually count as card draw? It definitely makes a difference. That's what I've learned. It definitely makes a difference in how good a card is. It's not always useful to draw, but it is useful. Is there any way not to take 8 here? I don't think there is. Might have been able to use the Unceasing Top to draw into Zap, actually. That might have been a play. Although, even if I could evoke this, I still wouldn't block the second hit, so it wouldn't actually matter here. I'm not going to stress it too much. Get 5 hit points in the form of an energy potion. I'm going to take a hologram to get a card from the discard pile. It's one of my favorites. The Defect has, for sure here. And I definitely don't feel like I'm going to fight this elite. Let's go to the rest site and upgrade our Seek to be 2 cards. And hit the shop with 300 gold. There's a Chemical X here, although we have no X cost cards currently. All for 1. Also doesn't really do much. It gets Zap and Steam Barrier. Loop could be a thing. That helps us scale. Dark Shackle is a very powerful block option. And I could also remove a card if I wanted to do that. That does feel sort of reasonable. Yeah, Loop is amazing with the Dark Orb, too. It's a good upgrade as well. Do I think we can go this way? I'm going to say yes. Let's try it. Dark Shackles makes me a bit more confident. I'm a little worried we won't have enough damage, but that's a problem for future Baylor. Now it's a problem for current Baylor. Concerning. I guess. Artifact Potion does nothing in this fight, so we'll have to look for a good Energy Potion moment. This is probably it, so that I can play Glacier and Sunder. Great turn for Buffer. Seek. Aggregate Defrag, definitely. Yeah, that way when we play the Glacier, the Dark Orb's back in front. Seems good. Good. And we actually get the single stab on this turn. That's kind of cool. Although I could full block it, right? Yeah, that's 24. I do, however, have Unceasing Top available if I play the Zap. But Dual Cast will kill starting next turn, so I think we should just stop our turn here. Dual Cast was the top card. Instantly rewarded for not playing Zap. Wow. That went well. We get a meal ticket, healing us when we enter a shop. Good with the coffee dripper. We get an Equilibrium, one of my favorite Defect cards. Block a bunch and Retain. Although we could also take Turbo for more energy. I'm an Equilibrium lover. Yeah, what an easy video game this is. Ain't it? Do I want a T-set? It does help in this Elite fight and the Bronze Automaton. It's kind of good with Unceasing Top. Oh, sure. Why not? Excellent turn 1 aggregate. We have 10 energy. Surely this will work. Thank goodness. Okay, that's actually really awesome. Because I can do Rebound Sunder. Rebound Sunder. Sunder this nerd as well. Sweet. Sweet turn. Get obliterated, nerds. Energy. Exacxies. Great fight. We score a Shuriken, giving us strength for playing 3 attacks in 1 turn. We could take a second copy of Loop. That seems like real scaling. I'll take that. Bonk. Fight. Entropic Brew. That's a lot of bonus health with a Toy Ornithopter. I should have drank the Ancient Potion in that fight. Although we were only a 20% chance to get a potion, so... whatever. Ancient Potion would have been good in this fight. Glorious. Let's seek Sunder and get Buffer, I guess. That'll be the easiest way to do this. Debating using my attack potion, although I don't see what good it would do at the moment. How would I rank Claw as a card when I have Shuriken? It moves up to like a C minus. It does get better. So it's almost as good as the bomb. My god, that's true. I'm good, actually. Don't need a potion. We can potion in the next fight. I'm gonna grab a rainbow here. 3 orbs for the price of, well, 2. It's a nice way to fill up the orb slottage. Do sweep, hollow sweep. What about Sweep Strike Glacier? That's even better. Correction. That was not better. Terrible. No. Do get another potion, though. Beam Cell, if we want it. It is a bit better with Shuriken here. We realistically won't be able to upgrade the Beam Cell, and it won't be any use in the Bronze Automaton fight. I don't think we want it. What we want is the other loop upgraded, I believe. Yeah, I think that's the most important upgrade going into Automaton here. Not afraid of Automaton, we just play Buffer to block Hyper Beam for the most part. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's get all of our loops in play immediately here. I'm not going to play that. Let's go in Mad Apocalypse. Hey, yeah, hold on to that buffer for me, will you? Perfect. I should have played Dark Shackles on the Automaton, though. Just get rid of it. Removed it. The Glacier would currently kill this one and give me my buffer. How much would we block for? Can we block for at least 24 if I do that? We'll block for 7 plus 14. 21 plus 8. 29. Yeah, so we block both of these, buffer this hit, have 1 buffer left. And then we're set up to block Hyper Beam, no problem. Let's just do that. We lose the Dark Orb, but we get Hyper Beam blocked. Alright, we can hologram this dual cast. Let's do that. Give it some more loop power. 86 times 2. Actually, more than that, because we can retain it. 126 times 2. GG. That's called a win con right there. Another buffer. I don't totally hate electrodynamics as a way to solve AoE fights Act 3, but we have Sweeping Beam, we have Sunder. I'm not afraid. I will just take another buffer. And a Runic Pyramid. That seems very good, especially with the Dark Orb, right? Because now we can patiently wait until the Dark Orb is truly ready. There's also Inserter here. Gain an orb slot every 2 turns, which is definitely a powerful way to scale. But having Retain on Buffer, Retain on Dark Shackles, and Retain with Dark Orb is just way too valuable here. So we are super taking Runic Pyramid. Yeah, with the 2 loops, I don't think we need the Inserter, although more orb slots would be welcome. Did I consider taking Capacity Potion over Entropic? No, not really. It's true that it could have been a good late-game potion, but currently I'm feeling like I want potions to get me through Act 2, / more potions in total for healing. So I didn't think I wanted that Capacity Potion very much, basically. Unceasing Top, go! Hey, not bad. Oh, and we get to keep the last card from the top, too. That's right. Excellent news. And then you just die to exploding. Cool. Okay, Focus Potion I'll take. Focus Potion's definitely good for the late game here. Let's drink this now. Double Focus Potion. Let's do it. This Unceasing Top is awesome. Fair enough. Had to happen eventually, right? Does Entropic Brew work with Sozu? No. If you drink the Entropic Brew, you get nothing. It's a sad time. Was Rip and Tear picked? Yeah, we took it on purpose in Act 1. It was perfectly good back in Act 1. One buffer left. A little spooky. Yeah, that Dark Orb is deadly with Pyramid. Turbo is a lot better. So is Go for the Eyes, for that matter. Go for the Eyes is spectacular with Pyramid. Feels like we have enough energy most of the time. Let's take a Go for the Eyes here. It's a nice Shuriken card, too. Ocean Belt. If only we'd held on to that in Tropic Brew. I mean, it's still very good. What about Heat Sinks here? Draw a card when we play a power? We don't have that many powers, but we have a few. It is on sale. Prismatic Shards here, but are we going to buy it? Not, certainly not now. Less strikes would be good. I'm going to dunk a strike here. Recursion with our Dark Orb is definitely viable. I can still buy Heat Sinks. I just want to remove another card, though. Find some potions. Don't mind if I do. Hey, now we have full potions. That's pretty baller. Pretty badass. It is time. Don't mind me, I'm just buffering over here. Building up a superpower Dark Orb. You know, the usual. Guess we use Aggregate next turn. Fine. Good talk. Nice fight. Third Glacier? Probably not, because we do need to keep the Dark Orb around. We could take another Aggregate. I think that's actually pretty decent. Get a second one of those. I want to upgrade a Hologram. Not sure about that. Ooh, Glowing Tesseract. Let's look at 3 colorless cards. Flash of Steel's pretty good. Finesse is okay. Enlightenment is good. Enlightenment can discount cards in our hand. Big time. That's not bad. Good Instincts is okay. Probably just going to go Flash of Steel Enlightenment here. Deep Breath combos with Aggregate? In a way, it does. Yeah, in a way. Balance not found. Error. Error. Balance not found. Dark Shackle's not found either. Nice. Shuriken putting in work. Pretty good. Pretty good turn one. We did 100 damage. We got buffer set up. We gained 2 strength. Can't complain too much about that. Might be able to complain about this, though. This is not too bad. It would only be 17. $100. Get a pen nib for double damage every 10th attack card played. And perhaps more importantly, we get an echo form, allowing us to duplicate the first card we play each turn, which is very, very strong with, well, a lot of the things we're doing, but particularly letting us double our scaling powers is very good. I'll risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Biscuits. Delicious biscuits. Could maybe take an overclock here, but I don't think we need to. Do I ever play the daily climb? Not these days. I enjoyed them when I was first starting out in the game. I thought the daily climbs were very cool and interesting, but over time I started to find them repetitive, and so I don't play them much anymore. I still think they're quite cool, especially the newer you are at the game, the more neat they are, I think. I think part of my problem was also that the daily climbs are always played on Ascension 0, and as I became better and better at the game, I wanted more of a challenge out of the daily. It's kind of fun trying to compete for score, but I found trying to min-max score on daily runs to mostly be very frustrating, as you have to perfect every boss and every elite in order to get the most points. Can't you mod the daily to be A20? Yes. You can also just recreate the daily with custom mode to play it on A20. Crucially, though, if you do that, you're not playing the daily. I'd go for a rare Echo Form upgrade here. I just don't want to miss this by drawing into it with Unceasing Top. Let's rebound that Glacier. $48. That is quite the number. We can just seek for buffer, though. This is fine. There we go. Now we can double the scaling cards, like this loop. Perfect. Tim, you are annoying. Put that lightning orb in front. That ought to be enough damage for a while. Have some zip zaps. Let's do this. Guess what? I still have 4 buffers. GG to the Time Eater. Next up, Donu Endeka, no Awakened one for us. What a turn one we have here. Holy moly. Give me... I guess... Aggregate Sunder. Let's just do a big turn one here. Oops. So much garbage I don't have to draw. Do I dare take another aggregate? That seems excessively greedy. Let's take a Sunder. Play just one of these. Okay, that one I'm going to keep to dupe. I'm going to keep this as well. Okay to take some damage here. We heal with the meal ticket after all. This turn I want to dupe Buffer. Actually, no, I'm going to dupe Defrag here. Now we can dupe the buffers. That'll buy me a lot of time. More than enough time for our Dark Orb to charge. Easy money. Got him. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these orbs? The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You get to heal to full at the shop, so we can upgrade one more card. Aggregate upgrade is okay. I like the Go for the Eyes upgrade a lot. We also have the Blessing of the Forged to upgrade any other card. Probably Hologram here. Let's do Go for the Eyes, so I can keep the Heart weak. What's the shop got? Entropic Brew is back. And with the Toy Ornithopter, actually seems pretty premium here. Let's lose this Blessing of the Forge, because all of these potions are good turn one against Heart. Focus, focus, Thorns. That means we can take some damage in the Elites fight, and then heal up as we go into the Heart. Not an ideal turn one here, I'm going to be honest. Sender's Bane preventing the Unceasing Top from doing anything here. Ouch. Not really helpful, but it is helpful, so. Very well. Well, the good news is that we took a bunch of damage. I think that's good news. We can heal it all back. Hooray! I'm going to seek for Echo Form and the Cheapifier. Enlightenment. Currently have one buffer charge. Next turn looks pretty spicy. Okay, we can hologram, aggregate, or something else. So I'll play this buffer. Can't use it to block the next big attack from the shield then. Not sure about that. Lieb Mishnix, thanks so much for the Prime sub, and Cyrus TD with 41 months. Scientists have managed to weigh a rainbow. Turns out it was pretty light. Maybe we should play our defrag then? Yeah. Do that. And we do get Dark Shackles, which is a great card to double next turn. Not useful in single, unfortunately. That's fine. Can't take damage no matter what here. There we go. Okay, we should be safe now. We lost a lot of health, but we have a lot more coming. We've got Toy Ornithopter times 8. 40 hit points from Toy Ornithopter, so we're actually at 74. And we have a Lizard Tail. I'm not afraid here. I am not afraid. Valorant Sky, thanks for 29 months of support. -1 focus. Terrifying. How did this happen? There we go. We got a kunai to go with our shuriken. Gain dexterity for playing 3 attacks. And to go with that, we get a hologram plus. Gain block, put a card from the discard pile back into your hand. Very good with the Go for the Eyes here, and a very good card as we go into the Heart Fight here. Actually feeling pretty good about the Heart Fight, even though we just took a ton of damage. We've got a lot of healing and a lot of power with 4 Focus, 3 Thorns, and 2 Orb slots, and 5 Dexterity, and 2 Strength, and a Power Potion. Which I'm debating not drinking now, but I am going to drink now, I think. Which is even more Orb slots. Although Static Discharge was also okay there. Just for the record. Yeah, how's that for a turn 1? Oops. I've had worse starts. Okay, now we're talking. Cool. Block. Seems like we're set up pretty well here. Only Echo Form could see me now. Really though, Echo Form, where are you? Now we're talking. Just double Dark Shackles for that one. Looks like we're doing okay damage, too. Keep that weakness up so that the next multi-attack isn't so threatening. Now it's Dark Orb time. 150 power of darkness. GG. Now that's a clean victory for the Defect.
If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baaler icon to subscribe.